Welcome back, folks, and today I've got Volram in the high school fleet, Graf, Spee with Ginevra, Harbin, Mainz, Brandenburg, Tirpitz, and Chocolate. It's gonna be a little bit of a rough match for him today. He's mostly against tier 8s that outgun him, outperform him in every way ship-wise. But Volram is an exceptional operations player, so he has skill on his side. So we'll see how he does.
Stand by for action. The base is under attack.
And the spawn will go from the 10 line to the 4 line to the 1 line, and then the Des Moines will spawn on the J line. So super easy. And he knows that too, so he's going to be able to predict the enemy spawn and be able to adjust his ship accordingly. Now, you did see that shot. That might seem like a long shot, and might not be, possible for him to hit. But remember, Graf Spee does have Scharnhorst guns, and these are very punchy guns. So, if he hits it right, he should have no problem penetrating those ship citadels from this range. Chocolate drops his torps, and he misses them. Unfortunately, he got close though. See right there, he does get a citadel. Like, he can hit those citadels from this range. He does pick up that kill, and he crosses a decent amount of 22,000. That's not bad for the first one. He might be able to get a good shot over that island. He does get a good shot. That's one citadel. So that picks him up to 30,000. That's very respectable. Now, what he is doing, I do not recommend any average operations player doing. He's pulled this off. He knows what he's doing. And I will not criticize him at all for this, because when it comes to doing this maneuver, not Volram, but ForgottenVoid he's ahead of me in this area, for sure. I've tried this position in a cruiser. I usually die.
Space Commander, support ship breach battery 1, restoring the battery.
Now, see, he can drop his torps. That the Wookiee will drive straight into it. Same with the Moth. The Moth does maneuver a bit, so that one might be a little bit tricky, but the Wookiee he will kill. Now, if he times this right, he should be able to get both sets of torps off on these battleships. Now, these RGD shells, they will break. He does pick up the Wookiee. So it looks like about 14,000. And he does pick up the Moth for another 10,000. He has 40 seconds for his torp. He might take a little bit of damage, but he should still be okay. His torp tubes didn't get knocked out, so he's in a very comfortable position. Now, at this range, they will significantly pin these battleships. Like, that's 6,000. That's pretty good damage. That's like cruiser damage. Give or take, this thing is a heavy cruiser, basically. First step, drops him on the Bayern, and then goes for the Congo. Now, he does need to get out of there before the Aoba puts armor piercing into his side. Yep, he's not going to drop him on the Congo. He can gun the Congo down. So he's going to put both of them on. Now that is one of the great things about the Graf Spee. You saw the torp angles on that thing. They're very generous torp angles. Very generous. Like, it's such a good ship. Picks up the Ayoba. Picks up the Congo. Doesn't pick up the main Baron though, unfortunately. But he literally went up 130 or 120,000. Actually, no, sorry, it was around 100,000 damage right there. And 2 of that was on DD, so that's a lot of XP right there for him. And remember, he's out doing a mines that has Guterlunchens. Now, odds are, Void does have Guterlunchens on. He just doesn't run the flags or anything in the tracers because he doesn't like having the stigma around Luchens. Luchens on any ship carries a very negative stigma. That's just a given. Like, I get irritated when I see like a mains or turpins with Lucian, because I know that once those skills go active, it's a very performance. Like it's one of the most easiest skills. So basically, you throw Lucians on a German ship, and skill goes out the window because the skill level literally downgrades when that captain's on the ship. I mean, we'll probably see the same thing if we get tier 9 ops or tier 10 ops with Pommern, Schroeder's, tier 10 with Schlieffen. Honestly, I'd be running a Schlieffen too. I just like seeing the massive amount of secondaries when the Schlieffen come out. It's just hilariously funny. Now, he's doing pretty good damage there. Not as great as we would all hope, but still decent. I don't know if those torps are going to hit. We won't rule them out, but they are. That is a considerable distance for them to travel. So a lot can happen. Gets a beautiful 11k on that Mayoko. Does need to get this cruiser out because it is pinning them significantly all over. Plus the DD shells. Picks up the York. Nice job.
Gegnerischer Kreuzer gesunken.
Are those actually gonna hit?
Feueralarm!
Did he put those on the TV? I think he did. I think they're actually gonna hit. Oh, is he gonna get it? Oh, they just ran out. But he would have got it too. I believe Graf Spees are 8 kilometers, I believe. Yeah, they're 8 kilometers.
This is Base Commander. All batteries restored successfully. Support ship returning to base. Reporting. Our carrier successfully entered the combat zone.
There's only one thing he would do out here.
Reporting. Enemy cruisers.
And there is only one way he's going to survive. Maine is going for a Musashi snipe. I don't know if the Maine's will survive that. Kitakaze, I wish it was a Kitakami, but Kitakaze spawns with the torps loaded, and then you pop the reload booster. That doesn't give a lot of time. Now, Void, you can sit it out of the Ibuki and torp the Ganiza now. Now, he and the Fubuki both have similar reloads. He has 17, and Fubuki, I believe, has 15, I believe. It's either 10 to 15, I think, on the Ibuki. I haven't played my Ibuki in years, so I don't remember. Should be spawning literally right now. Let's see how the mains does. Then armor piercing straight to the side of that Boogie. No citadels though. No, he doesn't have the HP to trade without him, so he really needed that first strike to really hit. He's gonna get some time because they're gonna shoot the, you know, the surveillance station. There we go. There's a good strike. Well, the mines went down real fast. He doesn't have blaming. He's gonna pick up the knives now.
Fire alarm!
But now he's got an Ibuki to do that. He needs one good salvo to really tie up that health again. There's a good salvo. Oh. That's gonna hurt. Okay, it didn't hurt as much. There you go. Nice job. Now the Turpitz is going up there. He's killed the Z, and he's killed the Kitakaze. Doesn't look like the main's gotten much damage on that. Musashi. Looks like maybe only one rack of torps. But Void's sitting at a respectable 287k in a tier 6. Now, this just shows you why Graf was good. This ship is extremely strong. This is one chip that I truly, you know, support wargaming on removing. This ship is extremely overpowered. I was there for the tier 6 clan battle season with Graf Spee. I played that season. I played the Hwangye and Perf season. Believe me, those were not fun seasons. They were good seasons. But I wouldn't say they were fun. They were fun, but they weren't great. Okay, they were pretty good because it was just like super easy. But that season was the one time you could have got the Graf Spee easily. If you didn't, yeah, they removed it literally right after that season. Like they acted on it because it was for anyone that had participated in that season. We all knew it would happen. Because the ship was highly prevalent in that season. A Ryujo, and then you threw 6 Graf Spees in. And you threw 6 Hwangyes and Perfs in. It's just, it was a messy season. It wasn't as bad as the season with Hakuyus and 6 Venezias. That one was an interesting one. That one was an interesting one for sure. 6 Venezias. That was an interesting season. Now Void does cross 298. Just shy of 300k, but still, he's going to be top of his team. That's really amazing damage. Around 3,000 free XP, C-Star, Assistant, and Natural Selection. A reasonable almost over 500,000 made. Top the team at 1925. Now, in terms of, you know, damage score, you can all hover there for a bit so you can look at it. But, he did a really good job. Like, a really good job. How much did he take from the Ibuki? Looks like Ganai's didn't take much from him. Only 2,300. Ibuki honestly didn't take that much. He got real lucky on that one salvo. I would have thought it would have been at least a 9 to 8k salvo from that HE, but as you can see, he got away with only a 1,300 salvo. That's actually a really good trade for the amount of health he had. Like he did like what, 4 times the damage done to him. That's at least 4 times as much. That's extremely good. And still made over 600,000 credits. That's a really good profit. Was running a green booster. That's a really good profit for a green booster. And then with 21 point commander, nice, almost 12,000 commander XP. That was a beautiful game, for sure. Absolutely beautiful game.